Slavic, good to see everybody, and welcome the guests of my channel as well. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful collective, let's do another reading for you. Let's take a look what messages your spirit guides have for you today in regards of your current situation. Messages for you, let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, first card is Donna Maritata. Donna Maritata. Married woman. A married woman. Okay, what about this married woman? Married woman with children, maybe 2 kids, maybe more. Two children, some married woman. What about this married woman? What about prisoner? Prisoner, some married woman. Married woman most likely will become a prisoner. Some married woman harmed you initially. That's what I see. Now, what else can you tell me about this married woman? Because I do see a card of prisoner here. Prisoner here, married woman. Okay. Falsita. Falsita. Prisoner and falsita. Counterfeit. Counterfeit. Some married woman is going to jail for counterfeiting something, forging something, fabricating something, setting you up. You understand? Some married woman here is about to be arrested. That's what I see. Married woman. This is exactly what Donna Marita says. I also feel like this woman has young children, little kids, maybe ages, I don't know, 10, 7, 8, maybe younger kids. But this married woman was killed, was kids, was children, fabricated something. This is the card of fabrication. Something here she pulled, she fabricated something on you, against you here. Falsita is falsified, something that is falsified. In Italian, falsita means falsification of evidence. She falsified something. So, of course, for this married woman, I will analyze exactly what exactly this married woman falsified. But something was counterfeit, frauded. She could have stole your signature. She could have forged your signature. She could have, I don't know, forged a legal document. She could have stole your identity. There is 100% falsification of something. And that's a criminal offense. So this married woman is going to prison. That's what I see. So let's analyze exactly what did she falsify. Let's draw one more card just to clarify. But this is 100% a married woman. Married, yeah, married. Exactly married. Has a status of the wife. That is going to face letter, documents. Falsification of documents. She's getting pinched. See? La lettera. La lettera is a letter. It's a legal document. A legal document that this married woman falsified. And the reason why initially why investigation taken so long is because of her kids. She has kids. I don't know exactly what is the situation with this woman kids. But somehow I see that the reason why maybe undercovers or detectives postponed the matter because of the age of the children. Maybe there's a dependent child. Well, clearly children are dependent on their mother, right? Maybe she's not single. She's married. Married woman with children. I do see a boy and a girl. Doesn't have to be, okay? And there was a particularly falsification of legal documents. Falsita, and she got busted. See, prisoner. Prigione. She's going to prison for that. She is going to prison. Because it's counterfeit. She counterfeited some document. Counterfeit, fake, faked, forged. Question is why she did it to you. Why she did it to you? Let's see. More clarification of this falsified letter, falsified document. Falsification. Falsification. This is the card of La Alegria. Okay. La Alegria. And La Alegria means joy. Oh boy, was she happy? Was she happy to receive that message that it's worked? She was happy. She was cheering. She was celebrating, right? She's like, yay, it's worked. It's worked. The counterfeit legal documents worked. See? Alegria. She was celebrating, drinking. Because she was happy. She was happy that this falsification of her documents worked. But she celebrated too early. Too early. She's still exposed. She's still facing imprisonment. It's right beside her. She cannot avoid it. She'll be a prisoner. She'll be convicted. She will be convicted of whatever she counterfeited against you. She should have never celebrated. But she did. Because I do see a celebration. She probably had a big party here going on. Happy. What else about this married woman? You can tell me. Morte, death, ending. The end. This is the end of her. This is the end. It's exactly where it's coming. One can never expect to get away with counterfeiting anything against an innocent person and actually expect to get away with it. She's done. So this is the first message from the universe that her joy is over. Soon to be over anyways. I really don't think she's happy. I don't think she's laughing. I don't think she's celebrating. I think she's freaking out. Because her joy time, her time of victory is ending. There's the card of Morte. Morte. And Morte represents death. It's the end. It's the end of her joy. It's the end of her celebration. You were a victim of falsified something here. Fraudster, married woman. Married woman, or maybe with children. Has kids. There's a big role playing kids here. Okay. So let's see what else about this woman. Who is this woman? What else can you tell me about her? This woman with children. She could be married. The problem here is I'm going to take a look at falsification of documents. What kind of documents were falsified on you and against you? She got caught because, as I already said, there is a prisoner here. What about this woman? What else can you tell me about this woman with children? What else about this woman with children? Yeah, again, see, celebrating. It's work corruption. Look, she was happy. She's like, yay, look at me, I'm so smart. Oh, an idiot. Not smart. How is it smart? How is it smart to commit fraud? To falsify documents? What documents did you falsify? Did you forge an innocent person's signature and you thought you get away with it? You're going to prison. You should have known the law. It's someone who was celebrating, see? Celebrating. Maybe she got some sort of promotion, this married woman. That's a married woman. She doesn't have to be young. She could be older. An older married woman was celebrating promotion, perhaps, because she falsified some sort of legal documents. And the only way this would have happened if she would have exercised her position of appointment, maybe in a legal field, perhaps. Because why else would anybody forge anything? There is a matter of job here. See, corruption, work corruption. It's a crook. It's a crook that finally my collectives are going to prison. Finally. Finally, she got busted. She has no defense here. She has no defense. The documents that she drafted were forged. Forged, falsified. Falsita, falsified. She could have falsified evidence. She could have forged your signature. See, at the course of her employment, see, manipulator, manipulator, manipulated, narcissist, magician, created. This is another card of Seven of Swords and magician. Someone who manipulated the evidence in order to favor herself in the course of her employment. She got exposed. And once again, the card of death. This is the second time the card of morte is here. See, la morte, morte. Death, ending, is the end. The end of her manipulation. She cannot get away with it. She cannot get away with this fraud. And yeah, she's aggressive. Look at this. Knight of Swords, she's angry. Oh boy, she's aggressive. She's mad. But I feel like this force of Knight of Swords is no longer coming from her. Somebody else is after her. Investigators are after her. Other powerful organization is after her. They want her ending. They want her to be held accountable for what she did, for her own misconduct, for her own failed standard of care or duty of care that she owed to you. You understand? If this is a legal professional, she failed. And therefore, that's a strict liability. She will be held accountable to those standards. Fraud, because it was beneficial for her. She was happy. She was happy because perhaps initially she got some sort of promotion or something, right? Promotion, bonus, transfer. Should have not do this married woman. Should have not do this, what she did. Because she is going to face imprisonment here. She's going to be arrested. Because I kind of feel like whatever this idiotic married woman have done led to your harm. You suffered. There are some sort of restrictions that were placed on you. It's kind of like a sense, very humiliating. It's very sickening. It's a sick person. Sick person. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. What did she wanted here? She wanted a good life. She wanted celebration. She wanted to have parties. She wanted to be acknowledged. Clarify, what is this about? What is this about? Yeah, passion, passion. What about this passion? Was there somebody else? Somebody else, some new beginning. New beginning. Negative, negativity, negative person. Negative person, because nothing works. I feel like she's done. I feel like she's cut out already. All of her aggression towards you is not working. She's puffing, she's huffing, she once again trying to proceed with this falsification. She's saying that she can once again outsmart everybody, but she can't. No matter what is she attempting to do against you is simply only going to be used against her as an aggravating factor. She literally keep adding all of these sub-charges on her record. That's what I see. She's trying to set you up. It's not working. She's trying to be aggressive towards everybody, blapping, yapping. It's not working. That only means that someone here, such as detectives, already have evidence of what was done to you. There was a falsification. Clarify passion here. And I also see new beginning at work. There's a card of child and Eight of Pentacles. Something new she started as a result of this fraud, of this corruption, of this criminal activity that she did. And like I said, it was directly done on paper. On a paper that has been used in court against you, either in court or somewhere on a file. It is commission, it is hard evidence. It's not just a typical post on Facebook, you know what I mean? This is to do with official documents that was falsified here on you. Official records. But I also see she got a new job here. See, Eight of Pentacles here, and a child represents new position, new promotion. She did that because it was beneficial for her. She didn't care what position you're gonna ended up as. I also see Three of Cups, third party. Maybe she had an affair with somebody because there's a passion here. Let's clarify. Did she actually had an affair with somebody? Let's see, because what I see, she's married. But is she loyal to her partner? That's another thing. Clarify passion and Three of Cups. Was there an affair? Did she had an affair with somebody that helped her pull this through? She didn't do it herself, most definitely. Most likely she had an affair with somebody. So she's married. She has kids. Clarify the affair. What is this passion and Three of Cups? Was there a third party? Was she part of the third party? Was there somebody else as a third person in a relationship or in her marriage? Clarify the card of passion. Passion, cold, left out in a cold, left out in a cold. But yes, there is a lower card here. It was either short flank, but there was some sort of relationship with somebody. Who was the other person? Lower's card. Because I see abandonment, left out in the cold. Maybe temporary affair. Clarify the lower's card. Queen of Cups, secret woman. Two of Cups, look at this. Lovers, Two of Cups, High Priestess, Two of Cups. Definitely some sort of relationship. See, again, Knight of Cups. Yeah, there was someone here with her. Someone, she was a secret mistress of somebody. So maybe there were two married people. She is married with kids and a husband on the side. The guy married with kids of his own on the side. Because I do see that she was a secret woman. She was the other woman. So yeah, there was infidelity here. Who was coming in here? Who's the person? Who's the person here? Page small. It's a small. It's no committed relationship. There's no commitment there, of course. If both people are married, what kind of commitment are we talking about? There's no commitment. There was a flank. A flank, see? But she was delusional about it. Because she was a mistress, she portrayed herself the sandcastle. Maybe the man was more successful than her. Maybe that man was in a position of authority. That explains why she felt so comfortable and confident to falsify legal documents. However, she was a mistress too, most likely hold position of authority. Greater than her, like a boss, like a chief of police, like, I don't know, a general of military, maybe a judge. Who knows? Who knows? Because I do see that she had this delusions, obsession. See, in a way, I feel like she was obsessed with somebody, was this person. There's codependency, but it's all falling apart, fall apart. The Tower card, destructions, obsessions, obsession. Who is the fella? Show me the fella. Is he hiding or what? Is this person hiding? Yeah, still hiding. It's okay, I'll find you. I'll find you. There he is, King of Cups. Yeah, some other male here. But he's losing, he's stressing out actually. It's could have been a water sign male, doesn't have to be. In generally, who is this type of male? Well, a male that is right now losing everything, just like her. Just like her. A male that is losing every single thing, okay? She was the secret woman at that time when this falsification happened. Does that make sense? She was a third party. She was a third party having cahoots relationship with this male over here. Water sign. Now, male in generally, judging by the water sign here, this is who presents either indulge alcohol. He's very wishy-washy, overly emotional, unstable. There's no stability here. No stability here. I see that this individual may have problems with the government because there's a hierophant comes up here. See, hierophant. Government that pressures him. Pressure on him goes. So he could be a part of the government or he's connected to the government in some way. And he's right now really, really stressed out. He has a huge anxiety, a lot of fears because the secret couple, so-called, exposed. But I see that this woman was obsessed with this man. There's some sort of obsession with him. Obsession, like obsessed. And I also see he's losing right now. 5 of Cups. Losing. He's losing a lot. And he's very stressed out. Because that affair, that so-called secret affair, has been exposed. But yet she's the one that's going to jail because she's the one that did something here on you. It was a hush-hush affair. Okay? Hush-hush. Nobody's supposed to know. What else can you tell me about this King of Cups? Conversation. All right. So they had a lot of conversations together. Okay. Got it. A lot of conversation. Mersante about business, merchant, business, investments. It was their joint plan to do some sort of job together, right? It was beneficial for them both because remember, they had an affair. They were in it together. So he had a conversation with her. She had a conversation with him. Hey, let's do this and this. Often the card of merchant represents long-term investments, represents money, maybe overseas, right? The card of the merchant, investment, traveler. And I see disappointment. I see crying, tears, disappointment. Didn't work out as they wanted. It didn't work out for him as he wanted, I see. And I also see the card of La Menica. La Menica, enemy. He's also your enemy. Both of them are your enemy. He's an enemy. Enemy that is in despair. Enemy that is crying. Sorrow. Both of them are going to prison. Both of them. Because whatever here they did, I'm assuming that they had some sort of secret plan of expansion. Whatever that scheme that they two pulled, in a way kind of promised these two, this couple here, maybe they are currently a husband and wife. Maybe it is her husband. Whatever, right? Whatever that is. I do see that she was a little crazy about this man, like obsessed with him. But the plan was something to do with investment, maybe overseas something to be taken overseas. So there's supposed to be a big promotions, big money, huge, incredible possibilities, right? Now let's clarify the card of merchant. What is this merchant is about? What exactly are they supposed to do with this by setting you up? Gentleman here, man. Okay, yeah. He had plans. Maybe told her overseas, we can go do this overseas. Ring. Marriage, happy marriage. Yeah, marriage. Happy marriage. This is her husband. That's who it is. This is her husband. Because I see marriage and I see her comes up as a woman, man and a woman, married. Married. This was a married couple. Hey, why don't we get married? You see? Woman and a man. And in the middle is a ring. Marriage. Marriage schemers. What about this marriage schemers? What did they wanted here? What kind of job? Did they gonna start out some sort of business? I just don't understand if this is this idiotic woman obsession with this man that she needed to set you up somehow, or what is this about? Or both of them did this to you. Because there's some sort of new beginning here with job. They were supposed to profit on you. But they're getting boomerang right now. Boomerang. Married couple. Married woman, married man. Getting a boomerang. Okay? That's exactly here who did this to you. They're getting boomerang because the only thing they wanted here is evidently money. What did they wanted? What is this married woman, married woman? Also, ring could be a partnership, could be marriage partnership. As a marriage, prospectus marriage. Or also means that they were tied in some way. Clarify what did they wanted here. They wanted you to be stagnant. See, there was a stagnation in their finances. So they wanted to get out of the stagnation. It was a matter of big money here. Big money, big movement forward. And of course, the Fool card is also represents something new here. Twice, this is a confirmation. This was a partnership. Toxic, codependent partnership. Both of this man and a woman are codependent on each other. And the reason why they're codependent on each other, because not only they're both criminals, a good pair to each other, but there's something else that joining them together. It's some jealous woman over here. See, again, codependency, delusions, obsessions. Money, they wanted money. If it was a relationship or marriage, it was one-sided. And look, again, card of Tower comes up again. For the second time, we already seen that for her. Right? It's all falling apart. Living in this la-la land, it's never meant to happen. Whatever they planned, this richness, this success, to profit on your suffering, it didn't happen. It all falling apart. All of these delusions, this la-la land is all falling apart. There is no love here. And whatever there was this partnership, maybe it was a marriage as a partnership. Maybe it was a business partnership between her and him. It's all falling apart. But I do also see that she's a codependent on him severely. She's obsessed with him. There's a sense of obsession with this man. She's like crazy obsessed. And I also see that there's a boomerangs. This couple here, man and a woman, getting boomerangs because they did falsify something. See, they wanted fortune. These two wanted fortune. They thought that they'll make a tons of money. They will get away with it. Nobody's gonna know that there was counterfeit reports, counterfeit text messages, counterfeit emails, whatever the case may be. They wanted fortune together. It worked well at the beginning. It did. They were able to pull some sort of job scheme under the table. But now they're exposed. Now they're exposed. So that's what's falling apart. Fortune. They're losing money. They're losing fortune. And on top of that, they're facing imprisonment. See? La Reunion. 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 Disgrace. Disgrace, military. Military disgraces this couple. This man and this woman. There's military involved, see? Militare. And this is the card of disgrazia. The card of disgrazia. Disgrace. Disgrace. Maybe this man is from military. Maybe this woman works for military. Maybe both of them work for military. Because I do see they're a disgrace. They will be discharged with disgrace. This is the worst firing of a soldier. Would be with disgrace. Meaning that person is like a treasonous, lying, conniving, scammer, criminal. And that's who they are. This is military. This is some sort of military scheme, like I said. Because military here comes up. And they're saying we're disgraced of these people. They're not our family. Usually military treat each other as brothers and sisters, right? They're a very tight family. But these two crazy psychopathic nutcase are a disgrace in the eyes of the military, the national defense. They have military here is busting their asses. Military, right? 100%. It was a military affair. These people had an affair in military grounds. They either work for military, they're members of the force. You understand? So that's how they were able to forge something, because this woman and this man and this woman is crazy with this dude. They had passion. Wow, passion. She was obsessed with him. You see what I mean? But this man is your enemy. But I can tell you one thing for sure, that these two military psychopaths, they're in despair. They're in a sorrow. They're crying. They're crying because they will be exposed. They are exposed as a national enemy. So it looks like not good for your enemies here. Not good. Not good, yeah. See, loser, losing, losing. This explains why military is here. Military, Hierophant is a government organization. Military government organization. That's why military here is involved as well. And this man is scared. Scared of his own. But he's not one of their own. He's a disgraceful piece of crap. That's what he is. Psychopathic nutcase that wanted to make money on you with the help of this sick woman. I don't know what role she plays in military. She could have been like a military lawyer. She could have been a military psychiatrist, psychologist, doctor, whoever she was. But they were together. They did it together. So I do see that military is disgracing this person, this male, right? This male is disgraceful. He's out. He's looked upon as nothing but a severe disgrace. See, this is the card of disgrazia, and the building's on fire. Means that every soldier is most likely shocked to find out that this piece of crap over here was capable of doing this to you. All because he wanted fortune. All because he wanted money. That's exactly why there's a boomerangs here. These people have no idea what's coming. Jail is 100%. Prisoner, this woman will go to prison. Maybe this idiotic male over here influenced her to falsify something because he had an affair with her. But honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Both guilty as charged, and both will be held accountable, right? They're getting their boomerangs right now. So you don't even have to worry about that because I do feel, like I said, the soldiers here are going against this. So this man could be one of the military. There's military involved. It's a military corruption. Military corruption. I don't see cops here. I see military. Cops are long ago out. They cleared their case. This is a military corruption. So let's go to the fun part. Let's analyze this woman falsification of a documents that later was somehow connected or linked towards a military. So let's clarify it. What is this falsification? Yeah, okay. So first of all, this woman, crazy woman, cannot stop. These people cannot stop. There's false evidence, false statement that was provided. They're just lying, constantly lying and lying. But once again, I already mentioned it's not working. No matter what they're doing, it's not working. It worked before. But keep in mind, military is now involved. They're watching the situation. They know who these two clowns are. Right? They know. So there's no point here. No point to take any attempts to try to once again entrap you because it's useless. It's absolutely useless. It's never going to work. Never. Competition, competing with you, competition. It's a small town. Small town, some sort of small town. These people from some small town. It's not a big town. Small town, okay? Military. It's a military from a small town corruption. So this man and this jealous woman that was competing with you, because remember, she is codependent and obsessed with this male. He could be a soldier. Because it's exactly what it is. Small town military. That's 100% small town military. So do you recall knowing any male from a small town? Do you recall maybe perhaps having any relationship with a soldier from a small town? Or do you recall having a relationship with a woman from a small town? a small town who was a member of the force. Because I specifically see a military in small town that did this to you. Because this crazy psychopathic woman is obsessed. She's obsessed. Obsessed with him. She was obsessed with him. Crazy. Cuckoo. Cuckoo for the Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo. I also see lawyer. Okay. Well, here we go. We know who she is. A lawyer. A lawyer and a soldier, commander, whoever he is, member of the force from a small town. There you go. They had a cahoots. Wow. They had a relationship. There's a military and a lawyer involved. Crooks. Falsification. Falsified evidence. They had a good deal together. Right? It's a secret for life. Nobody ought to know. Nobody ought to link the lawyer, or maybe military lawyer. Maybe that's who it was. Military lawyer. Right? Military lawyer, the crook. All right. Here we go. We're getting somewhere here. Military lawyer. Because remember, military had their own court of martial. Military and a lawyer. See, lawyer, military, dream job. Wanted to have a dream job. By what? Falsification of legal documents? Because you'll never be a lawyer again. You'll never be a soldier again. And matter of fact, you are a prisoner. You are a prisoner that is now getting boomerangs. Okay? That's who you are. This is it, my collectives. This is it. This is over for these sick crooks, psychopathic nutcases. They thought they'll get away with it because they wanted a dream job. We ask about a woman here, dream job. See? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, I can get you a job in military. You my mistress. We're having an affair. We're sleeping together. I can get you a promotion. How would you like to be a martial lawyer? They make a lot more money than a regular government lawyer, tell you that much. Crook. Crooks. Because lawyer here wanted a dream job. Hook up with some military of a small town. Of course, it only would have happened in a small town. Because if it would have been a big national defense force in a big town, maybe it would have been different. But it's some small town. Small town base. And these crooks did this to you because they wanted a dream job, but they never cared. Clarify falsification. What was falsified here? This is understandable about these two clowns. Maybe perhaps suicide. Maybe there was an allegation that you're suicidal. And if you're suicidal, that's not good because you would initially fall under a mental health act, right? Something about suicide. Pretty much to make you crazy. See, accomplice in crime. Accomplice in crime. Why don't we stage a suicide that you're suicidal? Something I kind of feel like was forged about you, about your mental state. She's promiscuous, this woman. She sleeps for money. Sleeps around for, maybe she sleeps around for money, or sleeps with man who pays her money. Or maybe she free for all, right? But there's money on her mind, on this woman, whatever she falsified here. This woman sleeps for money. Maybe she has wealthy, or she's looking for men that are wealthy to give her money to support her financially, perhaps. Kind of like a gold digger. Okay? Maybe that was alleged also that maybe you are promiscuous and sleep for money. It bunch of fraud and fraudster. I see that there was an abuse. You were abused. And I also see debt. This woman is in debt. These people are in debt. They're broke. Is a promiscuous woman and yet married and yet has children, behaves like a complete lunatic, like a nutcase, like she's, I don't know, 20 years old. She's definitely not 20, close to 40. Very promiscuous, only cares about money. Accused you of things that never happened because she had an accomplice, partner in crime. There's that dude. That the man that is going to be discharged was disgraced and face jail time because he is a disgraceful. So there's a lot of things that was done here to you. But her characteristic, she's promiscuous, and I see she's depressed. Of course she is. She knows what she's facing. Depressed. Depressed devil. Oh, look at that. Devil is depressed. Devil is depressed when he doesn't get what he wants. In this case, this promiscuous woman that is married. Maybe even married to this guy right now. See, family. Family. Yeah. Some sort of family. They forged. Either through lawyers something was forged. Or maybe some sort of evidence were drafted through lawyers. But the one thing for sure here, I can assure you, that so-called this man and a woman family is getting their boomerangs for what they did. They will never have any fortune. If they wanted fortune, if they wanted money, if they wanted anything here, they're not going to get this. They will never get anything. But keep in mind, they're watching. They know this is ending. They know. Unworthy. Unworthy. Excuses. Fear of cheating. Yeah, she's very scared. She's scared that he's constantly, if they're a married couple, if this is a husband and wife or whatever, she's very controlling. Right? She's very afraid that she's going to be cheated on again. Lust. Yeah, that's really what it was. Lust. I don't see no love between these two people. There's no sincere love. Lust. Remember, she's promiscuous. He fell for that. He lusted for her. There's no true feelings here. There's some sort of like a business financial arrangement of some sort. But the problem is how this woman have treated you. How psychopathic this woman actually behaved towards you. Is what concerning here. So now this is a military from a small town, and this woman and this man is also could be one of them a soldier or military. And this is the card of theft. They're thieves. Thieves. They're liars and thieves that simply wanted to be promoted. But as I mentioned already, militaries will be punishing. See, this is the card of punishment. They will be punished for what they did to you. This woman will go to prison. This man will go to prison as well. Everyone who else was involved and participated in this whole falsification scheme is also going to be punished. Small town military. I see small town military. I also see a lawyer dream job. Wanted to profit on you. Yeah, there's dark times for them right now. Dark times. There's no stability anymore. Everything falling apart for these two. Woman here, woman. It was her initiative. It was all her. It was this promiscuous woman, the witch. She doesn't have to be like an actual witch, but she's portrayed as a witch, very jealous, very envious, home wrecker. She has no problem to interfere in one's life and destroy it. She has no ethics. She has no morals. She's opposite of morale. She's opposite of being a normal human being. She's sick. It's a sick person. This woman is a sick person. This was all of her initiative. She's the one that come up with it. She's the one that seduced because she was obsessed with some male here that may be connected to military from a small town. It was all of her disease, because I see that she's not only a promiscuous, meaning that she slept probably with every single soldier in that base. Guarantee you that. Slept with a whole town. She's a every man's to go. You know, her door's probably painted red, just so every man knows where to go. And I see money. Money. She wanted money. That's all she ever wanted. Not only she was obsessed with this man, but this man most likely money, promotions. So this is woman here that is most definitely will be going to prison because it was her idea. It was her initiative. She's the one that did this. She's the one that falsified something. She's the one that is responsible for what was done to you. And of course, this clown supported her. That's it. But now, like I said, this matter is in the hand of the soldiers. Yeah, she manipulated, right? She manipulates people. She manipulated this man also. She's a manipulator. She uses people. And like I said, she's married. She could be married to this man. Yeah, now it's frozen. Witchcraft is frozen. If she ever tried to do anything on your money, because remember, what's important for this woman is money, right? That's all she cares about. Money, money, money. So if this woman have done anything on your money to freeze it, to stagnate, to stop it, I do see that now her money are frozen. She is getting the boomerang. Like I said, there is a boomerang here for what she did to you. I also see suffering. I see rejection. Whoever this person is and this man, they're rejected. They're cast outs. Cast outs, disgrace. Military doesn't even want to talk to them. They're not welcomed anywhere. They're rejects. Rejects. And this is exactly what she wanted it to do to you. She wanted to humiliate you, right? To humiliate you. And they thought nobody would know. Well, how about they taste their own medicine and face the actual national military force, who is now going to prosecute this idiotic woman and this man. And that's exactly what is happening right now. You don't even have to do anything. Nothing. Nothing is required from you. Nothing. You just enjoy, relax, be happy, and watch these two clowns fall. This is long-awaited moment. Clarify boomerang for this crook of a woman. Clarified it. Boomerang. Look at my stack of cards. There's over 100 pieces here. Boomerang is self-explanatory. Punishment. This crazy woman, psychotic, obsessed with this man, is getting exactly what she deserved. And he is also. Their stress, well, he's maybe somewhat smarter, because this promiscuous so-called mother is absolutely not case. She doesn't have no remorse. She's aggressive, right? Because this was her initiative. She's the one that initially might have seduced this man. Either got him drunk or whatever. Narcissist, jealous narcissist is getting boomerang. Maybe both of them are crazy narcissists. But this woman 100% is a narcissist. And once again, the card of an eye. She's watching and she's mad. She's angry. Look, there's a card of eyes twice came up here. So this narcissistic married woman getting boomerangs. See? She's jealous. It was jealousy on you, 100%. 100%. Oh, but why this man did not want me? Why do men want you? Why they don't want me? Right? Jealousy, crazy. Like I said, whoever this woman is obsessed with some man here. Maybe you know this man. Narcissist. You don't have nothing to prove to this narcissist. Don't even bother to change these people. Don't have any remorse for these people. They deserve what's coming to them. They deserved it. Jail, good. Jail is where they belong. Do not defend. Do not show a sense of remorse. Choose whom you should feel remorseful to and whom you not. This covers this sick woman and this psychopathic man, whatever they two did to you, is disgraceful. And like I said, that their own military don't want to do with these idiots. They already cast them out as a rejects. And remember, if the military casts out one of their own, you're done. You're done. It's a different rules in military. Different rules. Everybody different. It's different culture. Yeah, see? Stuck. She's now stuck. Imprisonment. And she's waiting. The frog princess, self-proclaimed princess of a frog, waiting. What are you waiting for? Well, I guess she's waiting. She's waiting for subpoena, for arrest warrants. Yeah, there's no feelings, no relationship. No relationship. If she did some sort of witchcraft, it doesn't work on anybody. On anybody. She's also very greedy. Narcissist is. Money. And now she's losing money. She could have did magic on you. She could have, right? She could have. Maybe she did a magic to separate you with somebody. Okay? But I do see, even though the fact she is greedy right now, I do see she has no money. She has no money, things falling apart for her, and finally things returning the way it's supposed to be. Whatever she stole from you, either through magic or not magic, is going to come back to you. She is going to end up with nothing. She's already losing everything. She's done. She has no money. And whoever that reject with her, this male, same thing. Same thing. And on top of that, imprisonment. She's going to jail. There's no way, no other way looking around it. No other way looking around it. Her own greed, her own narcissism is her own disease of the mind. So I think I'm done reading about this crazy narcissists here. One thing you have to remember, jail is where she's going to be. She is going to be arrested. So is this man. And so is everybody else who was involved directly or indirectly in this scheme against you. As far as I see, this couple, man and a woman, have no money. They have not a single slight chance of setting you up again, like it did work before. You 100% redeem your name. So this is once again about this message. I will take a look what other messages I have for you besides this obsessed, crazy, promiscuous, married woman with children. Let's see what other messages the spirit guides have for you. Okay, what other messages from my collectives besides the fact that this married woman going to jail due to her own narcissism, ego, and greed? Oh, one card fell. Oh, card of a star and a heart. Beautiful, look at that. If you're single, you're not going to be single for much longer. I do see that you're going to meet someone very special, someone who will lighten up your heart. And once again, the star card means wish fulfillment. Whom is your perfect partner? Do you dream about a man to be kind, handsome, strong, muscular, tall, short, whatever the case may be, right? So the star card and the heart means that your true love is going to make their way towards you. See, woman and heart, someone who will brighten up your life, brighten up your heart, will make you happy. That's what's coming towards you. You don't need to worry about this psycho crazy. This is within 9 months to a year, maybe even less. The psychopath already will be imprisoned. If she has children, no children, dependent, independent, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. A criminal act was committed against you, she will be going to jail. You, on another hand, look at this woman and the dog. Look at this beautiful partnership. You will obtain a true friend. Someone who you can truly trust. Someone who will be loyal to you. It's love, it's partnership, it's heart. It also means new friends. New friends. See, crossroad also represents destiny here. Someone whom you were destined to be with. There's a lot of processes are happening. A lot of processes are happening in your life where people who serve you no good are simply disappearing out of your life. Let this happen. I do feel that there is a lot of cleansing situations in your energy where only those who are worthy to be in your presence will be in your presence. In other words, what I'm trying to say lightly, do not be afraid if there's a person whom you knew for like 5, 10 years all of a sudden disappears. Let them go away. Let them go away. I do see that you're going to have a completely new circle of friends. Even if you're single and if you're looking for that true partner and true love, you're going to meet your true love. But there's going to be new people for you, right? Those who are actually destined to be there with you. Not some randoms, okay? So let's clarify what this is all about. Clarify the stars, the heart, the woman. It's someone who is loyal. You're going to be surrounded by loyal people. Okay, loyalty, loyal people. Someone you can trust. Someone where you're not going to doubt, oh, well, maybe that person is going to go ahead and sleep with some promiscuous crazy behind my back, right? Or a traitor. You don't need this type of people. They're not your type of people. They're cowards. They're cowards. So, of course, what is happening towards you, you're going to, with easy, relocate, leave, out. You're out to the new waters, to the calmer waters. This is what Six of Swords means. You're leaving somewhere, either physically, you're going to relocate and leave, or you're simply going to leave behind what does not serve you well. And once again, like I said, expect these changes. Yeah, see, you're leaving behind from this Seven of Swords, this betrayal. In the past, your partner, your ex-partner, chosen somebody who is more wealthy, a gold digger, a narcissist, maybe this woman over here, for some of you. You're leaving away from that. You will never be betrayed again. You will never be cheated on. You're leaving this all behind. This is what you're leaving behind. Leaving behind. See, Hermit, you have been alone for a while. You have learned what you want and whom you want. This is your energy, falls under you. See, Hermit. Hermit, you have been alone. You have been betrayed. You put up a lot of hopes on a cheater in your past. And you chose to stay single, to live in solitude. But this time is ending for you. Okay? This time is ending. In a partner have chosen a woman that is promiscuous, who sleeps around, and someone who can give him financial prosperity, but clearly through fraud. That's how. Through fraud. Rich through fraud. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. So once again, who's coming towards you? Who's rushing into your life? Look at this. The Knight of Wands and a dog. Running. This energy of loyalty, this energy of a good friendship, good partnership are just barging into your life. Someone here is coming in. So do not close your heart for this person. Do not close your heart for this person. I kind of feel like you've done a lot of cleansing in your life. You removed and stopped contact with a lot of people. And that is the right thing, because you currently, I see you going through the process of the hermit, which is learning, evolving, understanding who you are, growing. The hermit is an old man here. It's a person that is have been through thick and thin, gain knowledge. You're not the same person. Nobody walks out from the hermit being the same. There was you before, there is you now, and there is you to be. So there is a person coming. Look, and whoever that person is coming is your destiny. Look at this. This is the card of the judgment. You're reborn. You froze your heart for such a long time. And you maybe initially you thought, oh, will I ever find true love? Will I ever find love? Because you have been alone for such a long time. But of course, the answer is yes, you will. See? Blossoming. A winter outside. But yet, in your heart, there's a flowers blooming. Love, this person will melt your heart. Was their loyalty, was their love, was their compassion. It's not something you can avoid, because there's a card of a cross here, meaning it's destiny. Destiny. Maybe this person will arrive to either in winter time, closer to the end of winter, beginning of spring. And look at the Six of Wands. Look how happy you're going to be. Look how happy you're going to be. You're always meant to be happy. You've been through hell. You've been through a sick, jealous lunatic over here. There she is, this Queen of Swords. Cold as ice, of course. She slept with, she uses man, she sleeps with man. You've been through this sick woman, this jealous, so-called third-party competitive. This competition, this betrayal, this cheating, this shallow, greedy people are useless. Fools. You don't have any more energy to deal. Well, it's not like you have a lot of energy. You're a strong person. But you willfully choose no longer to involve yourself and waste your precious time on stupid idiots. So treat this sick woman over here, this promiscuous, narcissistic, money-hungry H-word, Hoer, simply treat it as a learning experience, right? You're not cold. You're not cold. See? Queen of Swords and King of Cups. That woman and a man. Just simply treat these people as nobodies, okay? They will go to jail. They will get what they deserve. See, there's destructions on this cold woman, because this woman that did this to you, she's not passionate. She's unemotional. She's cold. She's like a brick, a straight up brick, okay? That wanted to humiliate you, expose you. There's destruction here for these people. And I kind of feel like these people are somehow connected to your ex-partner with Seven of Swords, the traitor. Could have been you, your partner, but your partner is a sneaky little bastard, because while he was with you, while you give him love, while you supported him, he looked at her and said, well, you're no match to me. You're no match to me. Somehow they humiliated you. Because for these clowns, only money that matters. But now they're broke asses. You're going to be very successful. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about success, money. They will be nobody. See, they're greedy bastards, greedy. Anything what they can get. Shallow. Piece of shits. You don't need that energy. There's a new person coming towards you. So let all of these nobodies to fall apart. Get out of your life. Start new. You need new friends. You need new circle. You need to change energy up here, okay? Do not be afraid. Yeah, there's an emperor coming in for you. Look at this, emperor and an empress. You and him, power couple. These two clowns aren't a power couple here. If this is your ex and the other woman here that did this to you, these two clowns, see, they're nobody. They're not an emperor and an empress. They're not even a good match. They're not even a good match. The only match they're good for is money. That's what they thought, but they won't even have that either. You are going to be with your emperor. You will be one and only. In your ex's relationship, this sick woman is controlling him because he's weak. Your ex is weak. If he would have been a strong man or a strong person, maybe things would have worked out differently. But that person was never meant to be with you. By destiny, you meant to be with a very strong person like yourself. You as an empress will meet your emperor. You as an emperor will meet your empress. You see? You're a power couple here. Power couple. An emperor and empress is a successful marriage. Not just a marriage of convenience, but marriage based on love. Yeah, he's a king of swords. Could be connected to government employment. Police, lawyer, judge, doctor, military. Meaning he's a strong, powerful man. He's a strong man. He's a protective man as well. Protection. King of Swords is about protection. It's about intellect. Intellectual, smart, protective. He will protect you. He will make sure, and also emperor means that he holds some sort of position of authority. He's a powerful person. He's not no piece of shit. Right? He's a very strong person. Strong personality, like a sword, metal, power, powerful. Very beautiful person, very strong, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Even though I do see you have been stagnant for a long time, but once again, after this long period of stagnation that was artificially created by this jealous HOER and some other sick nobody, Wiko, you finally will find your true love. Two of Cups. You will be deeply in love with this person. Deeply in love. Even though right now you don't think so. Because that's where you are. You're still in the hermit. Your life is going to change when that person arrives into your energy. And Two of Cups, love, true love. So honestly, what did you lose here? Nothing. You're only going to gain. If there was a matter of fraud, of corruption, there was a matter of lawsuit, you're going to sue these nutcases as a victim of crime. Life's good. I see nothing wrong here in your near future. Nothing. You've been through the worst. You can live with ease knowing that the rest of your life will be nothing but peaches and joy and happiness. These clowns are no match to you. This HOER is no match to you. This drunk nutcase is no match to you. They're no match to you. They're done. They're in problems up to their ears. And on top of that, there is imprisonment that this sick woman and this man are facing. 4, falsification of documents. Counterfeit, something was fitted, identity or whatever. And I see you only going to get better with years. Blossoming. You will start dating again. You will have mature relationship. You're like that rose that is going to bloom. With each year, you're only going to get better, like a good wine. Yeah, so honestly, I sincerely telling you, you have a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to. Your enemies are defeated here, 100%. They can puff, they huff, they can yell, they can threat, they can bullshit. It's pointless. Pointless. Then might as well look at the wall, your enemies, and yell at the wall, because no matter what they're trying to do, they will never succeed. It's pointless. Pointless. It doesn't work. It's never meant to work. These people should be concerned about going to jail and not yell and blame you. They should blame themselves because honestly, your karmics are not mentally well. They're sick people. Only takes a sicko to do this to you, to falsify, to forge, to use your identity, to fabricate, to counterfeit. They're sick, sickos. A sick woman, obsessed, but she gets what she deserves. This is long time coming for her. Okay, my wonderful, beautiful collective, this was the reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. All right? Okay, I love you all. Bye-bye.